Okay, 3.1 and 3.2 is what we're covering today. 3.1, one-step equations. Okay, one-step equations are equations that can be solved by one step. Okay, in order to use that one step, we're going to do the inverse operations. So for addition, our inverse is subtraction, vice versa. For subtraction, we would use addition. For multiplication, we're going to use division, and for division, we're going to use multiplication. Now, one more thing, division can be written as a fraction. So if we have 1 over a, or a over b, that can be written as a over 1 slash a, either or b over a. So if we look at our first one, x plus 21 is equal to negative 8. So we draw our line through our equal sign because they have to be balanced. So whatever you do to the left side, you've got to do to the right side. So in this case, we want to do the inverse of addition. So it's going to be subtract 21 from both sides. This cancels. X is equal to, well, now they're negative 8 and negative 21. They're both the same sign, so we're going to add them together and keep our sign of negative 29. We can always go back and check this. Negative 29 plus 21. Again, opposite signs we subtract. It gives us a negative 8, so we know it's true. Okay, we try our next one. We add 3 to both sides. This cancels. X is equal to, they're both the same sign of plus. 12 plus 3 is 15. Okay, check our answer. 15 minus 3 is 12, so we know that's true. Okay, when they're right next to each other, that means multiplication, so we will divide. We're going to divide both sides by 4. So 4's cancel, leaves us with x. Negative 4 divided by 4 is negative 1. Can double check ourselves. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. So that checks out. Okay, x divided by 7, or x over 7 is equal to negative 5. Again, this is our fraction one, or a division. So we know that we're going to multiply by 7 over 1, or just a 7. 7's canceled. It leaves us with x is equal to negative 5 times 7 is negative 35. We can check this by negative 35 over 7. We know that's equal to negative 5. Both sides are equal. Our answer is correct. Okay, so an important note, we need to not forget to balance the equation. So both sides have to be equal, so that means you must do the same operation on both sides. Okay, let's go on to 3.2. Solving two-step equations. So basically it's just the same thing as solving one-step equations, except for now we have to do 2 operations. So our goal is to get the variable by itself. So if we want to get x by itself, the first thing we need to do is get negative 4x by itself. So step 1, we're going to isolate the variable by either adding or subtracting the constant on both sides of the equation. Then step 2, we're going to eliminate the coefficient of the variable by either multiplying or dividing the coefficient on both sides of the equation. Depends on the operation. So we know first we're either going to add or subtract. So if we have this positive 2, that means we're going to subtract 2 from both sides of our equation. It's going to leave us with negative 4x is equal to 8. Since negative 4 is being multiplied to x, we're going to divide by negative 4 on both sides. X is equal to negative 2. Now, we can still check our answer just like the last time. Plug it in. Negative 4 times negative 2 plus 2 is equal to 10. Okay, this gives us 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. 10 is equal to 10, so we know our answer is correct. Yes, if the directions in your classwork says that you need to check, I should be seeing both steps in order to get full points for your classwork. Okay, so now we can use the same steps anytime we have a coefficient that is a fraction. Okay, so our step 1 says that we need to add or subtract the constant. So since it's subtracting, we're going to add 2 to both sides. So negative 2/3 x is equal to 6. Okay, remember it's a fraction, so we multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, 3's cancel, negatives and 2's cancel, and negatives cancel, so x is equal to 6 and 2 can cancel by 2, so 1 and 3. So 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. If you didn't see that, we could have taken 6 times negative 3, got negative 18, over 2 times 1, which is 2. Simplified it to get negative 9. Okay, one last time we can check it, so I'm going to check it up here. We're going to take negative 2/3 times negative 9 over 1 minus 2 to equal 4. Well, negatives are cancel. 2 times 9 would give me 18 over 3, which is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. So 4 is equal to 4. We know it's true. Okay, if you've got any questions, make sure that you ask them at the end, and then there will be a couple of questions right before you ask to go ahead and solve them.